Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today I have the Barra Atlantic Gin. And it's a gin from very, very, very far away. It's from I think the Isle of Barra, which is the Outer Hebrides. So you have Scotland, you have the Inner Hebrides, and then the Outer Hebrides, which are more far north and a little bit more out. And they're like, I don't know, 2-3 hours with ship and barely any plane. I'm not quite sure if there are planes going there. So if you go to the Outer Hebrides, that is quite a long journey and quite far away. But it's a very unique climate there. And what they do is they also do, like a lot of these island gins, they do like that. They do it with seaweed. And that actually works pretty well. We had seaweed from what was it? Lewis Harris. And we had one from Ireland, and but they were really at the coast as well, and they work pretty well. I like the one with the seaweeds. They give you they give quite nice flavors. Yeah, and yeah, so. They have like a really fresh gin, what I've heard, and yeah, let's see it. But they always, they are fresh and yeah, juniper-y. And they have really a herby culture, a herby thing in there with marine flavors, seaweed, a little bit, a little bit fermented flavor, I would say. Mm-hmm. But they say they have 17 botanicals. Mm-hmm. And again, with the seaweed, if you go out and you collect the seaweed, a lot of people it's like collecting mushrooms or gathering mushrooms and stuff. It's a tradition from the islanders. Like when we go into the forest and harvest the mushrooms, they go out to harvest the seaweed, and you can dry it and have it like as a snack in the evening. And you always have to watch the tides, and if you want to have the really good stuff, you have to have a spring tide, and that's really dangerous to go out very far during a spring tide, because the tide comes back and just kills you. So you have to really be respectful of nature and the tides. And this is this is not an intense one, but it has very interesting flavors. Oh, fresh. Yeah, fresh in the taste. In the nose, it wasn't that fresh, but here you have tons of juniper, a little bit of a citrus flavor, and that seaweed marine flavor, but it's not as strong as with the others I've tried. But it has a round flavor, almost like that round flavor from that pelty flavor that you get from the juniper, but in a little bit of a different tone. 46%, so it carries a lot through the alcohol. But I didn't use like a lot of the what do you call it, these botanicals that really get you a kick. You can have so much intensity with pepper, and I do like that, but here that is not. You have the juniper, and you have a lot of intensity through 46% ABV, and then you have salty marine flavors with the seaweed. I'm not quite sure if that works well in a gin tonic. I think this is more of a neat gin, but maybe I stand corrected. I did that quite a lot already. Poured me one that I thought is a neat gin, and then turned it into, I could do both. So let's try it. Ooh, somehow that is intense. Okay, it's not weak, but it turned bitter. Nice. I did like it neat. It's good gin neat, but from a really a strong mixture, what I usually do like 50-50, wasn't good. That was really strangely not good. Yeah, you can do a weak mixture. It's okay. It's not great. So, yeah, this is really a neat gin. This is for you neat gin drinkers out there. Maybe you can use other tonics. Probably it works with other tonics, weaker tonics, maybe more herby tonics. But a classic tonic. This is not a gin for a classic tonic. This is not a classic gin. Probably is officially a classic gin. Atlantic gin, doesn't say dry gin or anything else. So not a London dry gin, not a dry gin. But it works really well. I did like it neat, but not a good gin tonic. Tin gin. Yeah. So anyway, it is available in the US shop, so have a look at Whisky.com. And you will also find it in the Netherlands, Belgium, of course. So have a look at Whisky.com. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.